Hello, and welcome to the Casino Tears podcast. I'm one of your hosts, 10 Ton is number one, and joining me as my co-host is the one and only Ed Robinson from Roll to Win Craps. If you want more info on our show, please visit our page at casinotears.com. On this week's show, we discuss opening day insanity, greed, devastation, 4 markers down. We also touch on bear hunting, 357s, month of love, right brain, the Ozarks, stretchers, and 10-ton colors, 42.6. Ed.
What?
See, season 2 is underway, man.
Yeah, and I'm already jumping your ass like big time in the second episode. I mean, I listened to that thing and I was like, good God, I was rough on that youngster.
What the hell? Dude, that's great. Are you kidding? Cracking me up, man. You know, Bootlegger sent me a text.
What did he say?
He's like, another great podcast. This one, we really needed to see you on video. He's like, Ed must really like you. He's never called me a dumbass, and I've done some really stupid shit.
Yeah, I would never call my bootlegger a dumbass.
I gotta talk to you about, I've been waiting. Did I send you the picture of what happened this weekend? I didn't? Dude, I did not send you the picture of the chips.
I hadn't heard from you since last week when we recorded.
I'm keeping it fresh. Ed, I didn't send you this picture. I swear to God, I thought I sent you this picture.
You did send me the picture.
Oh, okay. All right, good. We got a lot to talk about. My opening crap season day and first day into it was one for the ages, dude.
We wouldn't be talking about it, I don't guess.
No. Oh, my God.
Oh, I sworn off drinking, too.
Wait, for crap season?
For talking to you.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, man, what the hell? This episode might not be funny then.
Go ahead. All right. So you actually got to go participate in opening day?
Yeah.
I did not. I was at home.
I know. That's like bittersweet, but you'll be out there. You've already been seriously into preseason.
Yep.
So I went out. I'm proud, but I'm simultaneously proud and embarrassed. Okay. This is a tale of two cities.
Does this involve a sail route?
This involves a Hail Mary. Dude, this is actually a Hail Mary.
Okay. All
this
right.
was a Hail Mary, and it was actually caught.
We were down to the last play of the game.
And the Hail Mary was caught. It was like a 99-yard Hail Mary. I don't know where to start because I was questioning my entire existence at one point. Everything. Part of me does not want to talk to you, but I have to talk to you about this because I know what's coming.
Uh-oh.
I just know. I know what's
I'm not even going to be mean to you.
No, dude, you know.
It's the month of love. It's February.
It is February. That's right. I guess I never thought of it as the month of love.
I just made that up.
The month where you have to spend money on on the 14th.
Yeah. Chocolates, cards, lingerie.
Here's the story, dude. We're going to get right into it.
All right, let me hear it.
The episode before this, oh my God, that's a classic episode. I was just listening to the rough mixes.
I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, it's classic about craps, but not about craps, dude.
Oh, okay.
You remember
like
we
those.
talked about Hooterville.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny. We talked about
You
wanted
to move there. You wanted to move there.
I still do, dude. It's the only reason to go down to Biloxi because it's close by.
Yep.
And then when we talked about your gnome de plume, do you remember that? I totally forgot. That's what's funny. It's like I'm listening to this recording just now when I was at the gym, and I'm like, man, I forgot all about this entire conversation. So
I always forget.
All right. So crap season in Vegas started. You do know that the day before I took a shot, I was up like 15,000 in January. Preseason, yep. I was up 15,000. And I did show like on Instagram because I'm trying to show everything I can on Instagram at least, but the site is up, the tracking site, so you can see every session.
Is it back up now?
Dude, it's back up, dude.
I haven't looked because
I know. Okay. Well, it's just finished. Actually, right on like February 1st. So technically, when crap season started, I'm up $433 or something. Okay. But positive. I'm up $433.
From a positive 15?
Yeah. Yeah. Right before.
I ain't even gonna look.
Okay. Don't look. All right. I'll tell you.
No, I ain't gonna look.
That's what happened. And that was on Instagram, dude. You could see that loss. It was like $14,000 loss. Okay. On Instagram.
Did you make that public? Because I didn't see it.
I did make it public. I just figured you don't check Instagram that much.
Every day. I want to see if our buddy's making fun of me, and I hadn't seen anything from him lately.
Who?
The little guy with the nose ring.
Oh, ETG. Yeah, ETG. Yeah, he's great, man. I just talked to him. All right, so.
Wait a minute. You lost 14,500 and some odd dollars.
Something like that. Basically, I was playing big at that same crapless table. I mean, yeah, pretty big. I know, that's what I mean. We'll just save it all, okay? Because there's more. It gets worse.
Do I need to?
You should be
Sanford?
You should be drinking for this because someone's got to be drinking.
I got to pour a drink now. You should be drinking.
I know,
14,000.
Dude, it gets worse. Uncle Nearest, 1884.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's a cool name.
Never had it till the other day at a restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they made me old fashioned out of it. And I was like, this is really good. Anyway.
Nice.
Off topic.
Trying something new.
Trying to get away from this losing of 14,000 some odd dollars.
Yeah, good. You need to have that, dude. You definitely, for both of us, you need to have that and pour yourself another one as this story is going to continue. I have been dreading having this talk with you. Okay. It ends okay.
See, this is the first I've heard about this part.
Yeah, that's because it's not flattering. It is not a good look. Okay. It's like a tragedy.
I've been warning your ass. Go ahead.
It's a tragedy. I know what's coming. Okay.
So is Bo.
I've talked to Bo. I figured I'd save this for the podcast. So by the time crap season starts officially, I was so close to starting the season really well, up $15,000 in January. Well, I
warned you last time about them preseason craps, how tough them suckers could sing. Man, were you singing falsetto?
Dude, yes. I went home.
Did you take a shower and break glass?
Oh my God, man. It was horrible. It was horrible, but I took it like a man. And when I left, the floor guy said to me after I just dusted off almost 15,000, my entire bankroll that I worked so hard to get. We can go into the reasons why. When I was talking to Bo, I'm like, Bo, I already know. If I talk to Ed, I already know. I can go down the reasons why. I know what I did wrong. I broke a lot of rules. Anyway, the guy said to me, well, yeah, every single one of the rules. And then the guy says to me, the floor,
would you like a dinner? Is that what he said?
No, he should have, but he was like, listen, we all want you to win. We consider you one of us. That was nice because it's tough to take a beating like that, man, and walk away without crying, crying and sobbing. And, it is tough to walk away and shake someone's hand after you've just been absolutely destroyed like that, dude, because inside is not what is on the outside. You're shaking someone's hand and saying, thank you, appreciate it. It's a great crew. And you are fucking
you're talking in falsetto.
Oh man, I know, dude. It was not good. It was not good. And then you go back with all these questions. You're questioning your entire existence. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm starting crap season basically fresh, $433 positive. I just had an opportunity. I was like, man, I played big, obviously, very big. I have some ammo. I'm going to go for it. And it didn't pan out. Nothing panned out.
Why did you bet so big?
Because in my head, I was looking too far down the road of I'm going to take this money and I'm going to make it quick, and I'm a greedy little bitch.
Yep.
That's why. Because I tried to take shortcuts.
Were you ever up during that session?
Great question. A fantastic question. Because I've made a note of that has stuck with me. And the answer is no, sir. not once was I up. I was never up a penny.
And you stayed way too long.
I stayed so long
Grasshopper.
that I bought in another marker for 5K instead of 10. Yep. The only control I had, if there was some control, was only buying in that second time for 5K. Actually, in a weird way. And I know it doesn't make sense, but I'm like, well, my bankroll's this. This is what I've got. I'm going to use it all.
Bad decision.
That was
okay.
not a fun night.
We've all done that in a different level of whatever that is, whatever level it is. Everybody's done that.
And I was trying to go, okay, I'm up. I'm going to fucking play big and really see if I can jump.
Poor little Mr. is number one.
Not number one, is last. Okay. It's devastated. Ed,
Yeah.
Ed, do you know how that gets in your head? I was so angry at myself. You're shaking someone's hand, acting like everything's, taking it on the chin. Man, what did I do? What did I do? All that hard work of grinding and building this bankroll up, making all the right decisions, and then it's gone in a second. Not even a second. I mean, dude, that was fast. It was fast because, when I say big, it was big, dude. Mm-hmm.
Did you do 1,000 on repeaters?
I lost it at crapless at Aria.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you know what I was doing? Yeah, oh, dude, this is a great analogy. I'd never even thought about this. This is exactly what happened to the Vikings when they played the Lions in the game that they needed to win that would decide the NFC winner and would get a bye. And this is what happened. I was Sam Darnold. He got sacked, I don't know how many times. He held the ball too long the entire game. He had the worst QB rating, and that was me. The whole time I was always making the wrong move. I was a move too late. At one point, Ed, instead of doing a 10-ton 2-hit takedown and 2 hits, let's extend it to 4. Let's let these routes, same thing. This is perfect. Sam Darnold, you're getting blitzed the entire game. Why is there no slants? Why are there no short passes? Why is the coach not calling any of these? And he just kept long developing play with a horrible offensive line, and they got crushed. They got crushed. And that was their time when they could have not only won the North, got a bye. And instead, they don't get the bye. They go on the road and are the wild card team, and they lose to the Rams. Followed up a bad loss with another bad loss. Oh my God, dude, that actually happened to me. I followed up this loss with another horrible loss. And I'm going to tell you, this is like parallel. I never even thought about how it would compare to the Vikings.
Maybe you should change teams.
Yeah, that's a good, you know what? I know. I know I should.
Is that eagle's wings I see sprouting out of there?
No. Yeah. There was at one point when I had 5,000 out. Keep in mind, I have 5,000 out. And this is what I mean. In my head, I'm going to take it down on the next roll. That thought, normally when I would have that thought, I would take it down immediately or give him that cut mark to stop because I had that thought. That's what I mean. I was a fucking day late and $1 short on all of these thoughts and decisions. The whole session.
So when those thoughts come into your mind, and those thoughts come into my mind, and it'll screw you up because you're moving from left brain to right brain or right brain to left brain. Which is it? You're moving from left brain is shooting, right brain is betting, and you're not concentrating on your left brain. You're letting your right brain break into your toss, into your rhythm. You got to stay on one side or the other. And when you have those thoughts, you must change.
And I remember when this issue arose last year and I didn't do it. And then I was always on it. The minute I had the thought, I would just do it. I would immediately do it. In this case, I was always too short. I was running deeper routes when I needed to run short routes and I was not satisfied. So maybe it was greed, stupidity. It was always pressing my luck. When I was walking back home, I'm like, fuck, why didn't I just take that down, take down that 5,000 and then build it back up? Because I'm more than capable of building it back up. I could have taken down 1,000 on the other roll. I'm always pressing it one more. That's the story of that session.
That was right before crap season started too, right?
Yep. It was like the day before crap season, I think.
So you fell off the bike.
Skinned both knees. Wasn't wearing a helmet.
You didn't break your nose, thank goodness.
No.
You got back on the bike?
What do you mean? The bike had flat tires. I had to take it back upstairs, pump up the tires, get ready for crap season, dude.
So you talked to Bo.
Mm-hmm.
What did Bo say?
Bo was basically understood exactly what I said. It was revisiting that same convo of when I had the thought. And he's like, the second you have that, you have to act on it.
I agree 100%. For our listeners, when you have those weird thoughts right before you're about to toss or what have you, just even if you got the dice in your hands, set them down and go, turn me off, and make a stupid, center bet or something, hop something.
And I was having no problem doing that November, December, and up until then in January. I was playing very good, solid craps.
Do I need to ask you about your pie chart?
My pie chart. Dude, I'm going to post a pie chart. I made a pie chart. That pie chart's good.
Is this the one where your betting prowess is like 50% or something?
Yes, exactly.
I would tear
Exactly.
that thing up into small,
Rip it up.
tiny
Okay.
pieces right now. dude.
Well, I would say it wasn't necessarily the betting. It was that situational awareness. And that's what caused it. I think the betting was great. If I just trusted and acted on my instincts, those bets would have been boop, down. And the loss could have been mitigated. It made no sense. I'm stuck technically almost 15,000, yet I've got 5,000 out on the table and I'm pushing my luck when I could have just taken down a third of that. Ed, it makes no sense when you look at it.
Stop losses are important. I know people don't like them. They want to take and blow whatever they got, but my God, dude, you just blew $15,000, 14,500 and change.
I hope that bottle is not close to empty, because you're going to need that. It's more. You're going to need that. You better open up another one. This is just getting started. Okay.
What?
Yeah, this is just getting started, Ed.
It can't be just getting started.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so crap season is officially underway. Wake up. It's crap season.
Did you have your new license on?
Put my camo on. No.
Yeah, did you? You went hunting without your new license.
I know. I had it upstairs. I don't think I should have went out in general, but here's the story, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to try to forget what just happened. It's like a fresh season. I'm up $433, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ed, so I'm practicing at my table that day.
I know people who tip dealers that much.
So, dude,
Okay.
while I was practicing, I'm like, let me just throw this out and put hundreds on the ATS and let me just roll this out. And dude, 15 minutes, I hit the ATS. I'm like, wait a second. I can do this, right? Let me just go do this at the casino tonight and win back that money. I can get this money back, right?
Yep. Is this the gambler's fallacy?
I don't know. Could be. It could be something. But I go to Caesars, okay?
And that table has dumped a lot of money in your lap to the tune of 15 grand or so.
I didn't play that table.
Okay.
I went and played another table. Smart, right? I don't know why. I did. The list is long of the errors in this. So I go and play this table, and dude, I just basically, it's like you could have stopped last session, cut it, and just like resumed the same horrible mindset. Ed, even quicker, because I played, I don't know what was going through my head, dude. I played bigger than I've played in big. I mean,
Why?
500 pass line, 1,500 odds. Okay. I mean, I was playing big. Mm-hmm.
That's big.
Yeah.
What was your point?
Oh, that was on a 6 and 8.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking I could at least get those,
It's a
right?
good thing you weren't in Biloxi. You could have went 15,000 on the
No, believe
freaking
me, I was holding myself back from even more. I'm like, mm. Anyway, everything was wrong. Okay. Somehow I ended up dusting off 10,000 there. Okay. Oh, I know, Ed. Really quick. One of the quickest times in my life that I've lost that much money. But I played very, very big. Mm-hmm.
That is big.
I was continuing with
What? Okay.
the same mistakes, Ed. I did not learn anything within that 24 hours. Nothing.
Why? Why
Oh,
didn't you at least be cautious a little bit?
you would think.
Because
You would think.
you've barely got vocal cords because you're speaking so high at that point.
You would think, dude, I was shell shocked. And I think, you know, in the cartoons when they're like birds and like little lines circling you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Some of them playing harps because you're about dead.
Yeah. So I'm walking back through Bellagio and I'm like, okay, you know what? If that crapless table's open, that one that I played with Stent Placer that's been great, I'll play there. Okay. So that table has someone shooting on it. So what do? Go to another table. Go to a different table, not that one. Just like what I did at Caesars, which is not the table that we've identified as the table to at least, I'd rather lose money on those tables. So I go to this other one, and at least I have to say, the floor guy, his name was Paul, was so nice.
Let me guess. He'd gotten a call from Bellagio.
Dude, he was so nice. The whole crew was nice because actually it was guys that remember me from that other table where we had a great session on that other crapless table. They were really, really nice. Even though I dusted off another $5,000 there in just as quick time. Okay? Just as quick time.
You've just lost $15,000 in one night again?
Yep. Yeah. I am in the whole $15,000, Ed. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You and my buddy from Tupelo will get along real good.
My God, Ed. Oh my God.
I will never introduce you to him. Never.
Listen, Paul was so nice because that's my middle name. He was a nice floor guy. They were all really nice. Totally glad that Joe's not there anymore. You know, I looked for him. That guy, Joe, you know, he's got to be retired officially. So anyway, that was crapless. I played big, didn't shoot well. It was easy for me to get rid of that at that level that I was betting.
Oh, yeah. It's like getting rid of a $500 bankroll when you're betting quarters or down the road or whatever, 50s. Yep.
I am walking
home,
shell shocked through Bellagio. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, wait a second. This is my dad's birthday because my dad died on his birthday, which is our start of crap season. February 1st was his birthday and the day he died, you know, so I was like, wait a second, Dad, you can't do me like this. Is this him saying like I should never play craps again ever in my life? How is this possible? I'm walking through Bellagio, Ed, having these thoughts through that bridge going, I can never play craps again in my life because I just went through everything that I had, 15,000 profit all the way down to minus 15 at the first day of crap season.
I'm just going to sit here and shake my head.
These are the thoughts going through my head right now.
Because you're the one that's got to edit this thing. You got to listen to yourself. That's your further punishment.
Yeah. Also, I'm like, well, I don't think I can play craps for a very long time. I don't think I can play craps for a very long time. I think is this a sign that I should just finally write that book and just not go play craps? And then I'm like, wait a second. My dad, no way. He is not like, this is not some sort of crazy punishment. This is his birthday. Let's focus on his birthday and let's focus on me being positive. I can fucking do this. I can do this. I can do this. I know I can do it. I've done it at home. I can do it. So that walk, dude, that was a walk. It was like an odyssey, dude. It was like an odyssey. I was in hell. That
Yep.
moment in
Yep.
time, I was in hell. When you're like going, what have I done? And how did it happen so fast? It's not, it's not good. So, Ed, this, you have a drink in your hand. All right. So I don't know what is going through my head, except you know what? Let's see what happens when I get to Aria. I walk through Vidara, that bridge, and then I go
Yep.
into Aria, and then I'm like, well, let me see if that table's open, the crapless table right there. You know what? I can do this. I can do this. Stick right one is open. The crapless table has 2 people on it. And I'm like, okay, let me go. I got $10,000 left on this marker. Let me go get it. I get it. Okay. So I rolled just to test
Where
it
are your
out.
balls about this point?
Man, I don't know, dude. Where was my brain?
I ain't
Okay.
worried about your brain. I'm afraid you're going to fall over your balls because they're dragging on the
Yeah.
ground or
So
something.
listen, man, but kids got some heart though. The key thing here, there were 2 groups of guys, but they were not good vibe guys. It wasn't good vibes. So I rolled it once. I saw the other table, the crapless table that we like,
Yeah.
and I went over there.
Behind the column. Behind the column.
I'm out here. I don't even like these guys that are here. It's just a bad vibe. Let me table change over to that table. This is funny, Ed. So I get to this table. There's I'd say middle-aged Asian lady, right? And her friend, she's stick left one. Her friend she's throwing to her friend that's straight out. And I slot in right there at stick right one. I get there 2 shots into her roll. So I could not play the bonus, right?
Right. Right.
This lady goes on an absolute heater. She makes them all, Ed. She made them all, and I had nothing on them, right?
Yeah. Did you make any place bets?
Hardly any bets.
Okay.
Hardly any bets. I was just checking this out. It was like the gods, the craps gods were like cursing me. Do you know what I mean? They were just like pissing on me.
If I were you, I'd be buying a bomb shelter about that point.
For me to see that, it's not that often that you see it. But Ed, I loved watching her toss. I mean, she just would do the same thing and it was pretty graceful, right? She wasn't like a DI or anything, but she set it to a certain thing and it was very just rhythmic. And dude, she hit them all. She had like $5 on it, 555.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, oh my God.
Yeah.
I could have I somehow got here 2 rolls too late. I would have had something on it, Ed. How I was betting, I would have had hundreds. Minimum, I would have had quarters. I would have made 9,000 on that.
Yeah.
My minimum, right? So as her roll ends, by the way, after she had made the small, I went up on the small for a few $100s. She was 1 number away from hitting that too when she sevened out. She needed a 4, like a number that was very gettable. She had hit the aces, ace deuce 5. So anyway, she sevens out, but a group of guys came to that table. There were like 5 of them. 2 of them, they were like Middle Eastern, Persian, whatever, but they were smoking cigars. It was like not fucking great. They were smoking cigars, and one of the dudes all the way over was just staring at me. Like he was staring at me, like in a way that was,
Weird.
you know how you look and then you realize someone's staring at you and then you're staring at them? I just lost that much money, dude. The look on my face is, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This staring contest is going to just be until you look away because I just dusted off a lot of them. I'm not in a good mood. I don't want to have this, whatever this is, this thing that's happening with you and your fucking friends that are stinking up this whole side, right? So when I realized that her friend and her aren't staying, I'm like, oh my God, they're leaving, right? Because I was going to pass the dice right to her, back to her.
Okay.
And they decide that they call her up. I'm like, okay, my sign to leave this table. I do not want to be at this table with these guys here. So I go to the table that's over where I've already made them with, remember Table Maker and I?
Yeah.
We made it there. One of the first places I made them all there. The floor is Harry. His name's Harry. He's a great dude. It's over by Javier's in the corner. It's only open on Friday, Saturdays. I go over there. There's 2 guys at that table. Okay. I've got 8,000 in my rack right now. Okay. 8,000.
You've already dusted $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Piddling around.
Piddling, dude. There's an Indian guy, black guy at the table, Ed.
So at this point, you're down $32,000.
Something like that. 30. Yeah, something like that. Close to that. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. From where I was.
From where you were.
From where I was, which was
from
positive.
Up 15, from up 15 to 0 is down 15.
Massive swing, dude. Okay. It was a massive swing.
Your bet too big.
Obviously.
At the wrong times.
Yeah. So this guy, Indian guy, I see how he throws. I'm not betting. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to do this. Black guy gets it, throws a couple times. Fucking, I'm not even paying attention to him. I get the dice. All right. Sweet. I feel good there, though. Feel very peaceful. Meanwhile, I guess there's a little commotion behind me, but we'll get to that. I don't know what's happening behind me, but I'm in my zone. 500, 100, 200, 200 on the bonus. 500 on the line. Okay.
You had how much on the bonus?
100 on all, 200 on small, 200 on tall.
Okay.
500 on the line, 75 C. Okay.
Yeah.
So I start shooting. A full-length extended version of this podcast is available exclusively on our Patreon page. New episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. We hope you enjoyed this podcast and will tell all of your fellow craps-playing friends about it. Please follow Casino Tears on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. If you like the show, please rate it 5 stars and leave a review. The best and most fun way to contact us would be to call and leave a message on our official Casino Tears vent line, 229-NO7. You can also email us at no7@casinotears.com. And lastly, to help support this podcast, you can visit our Patreon at patreon.com/casinotears. On behalf of Roll to Win Craps from Alabama and 10 Ton is #1 from Las Vegas, thanks for listening.